So I haven't done an actual review in like 2 weeks, so here we go. Chappie. So Neill Blomkamp comes around and says, hey, I got this new movie. It's called Chappie. Totally unique and original in every way. Neill Blomkamp previously directed District 9, which was amazing, and Elysium, which was... People are more divisive about Elysium, but most everybody loves District 9, and most everybody hates this movie. So in this African city somewhere, or I don't know, it's some third world country, that's the other thing with Blomkamp, graffiti, gangsters with weird hair, and these third world poor slum countries, it's like his fetish. So it stars Hugh Jackman and Dev Patel and Sigourney Weaver and Charlton Copley. Copley's the voice of the robot. Hey!
Oh.
It's okay, I can cut it out, so do it anyway. Hi, how was your day? I saw Chappie.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Don't you want to know how it was?
Okay, how was it?
Too bad, you have to wait till the review. So they got this police force with these robots with little rabbit ears. And it's not like the entire police force is robots, like Call of Duty Black Ops 2, where they just take the whole military, all drones, which is a terrible idea. So it's like they got 1 or 2 robots per squad. So the trailer's like, oh no, that kid wants to make one of them sentient, and it works. And Sigourney Weaver and Hugh Jackman are like, that's terrible, we saw Terminator, we watched Archer, that is the end of mankind, kill that robot. And I'm like, yeah, I saw Terminator, I watched Archer, kill the robot. So this movie's off to a great start, introduces what's going on, and then it throws you right into a shootout. It's really well done, there's some slow motion that's not like over-exaggerated slow motion, it's like really cool, and the robots like jump really high, like... That's something that's very impressive in these movies. I don't know how much of these robots are props and how much of it is CGI, but the scouts look awesome. Alright, except for the moose. That's the big one that Hugh Jackman's like, I'll have a robot that's controlled by a thinking human being. His is in the shop, it looks good. Like, they clearly built that thing from the ground up. Awesome. And I don't know if it's got robotic parts in it and it moves, because it seems like sometimes it does. But there's a point when it's flying, so alright, that looks like crap. So the practical effects are really good, but the CGI is... What happens is these gangsters like kidnap and rob the kid. They take his robot and they're like, we gotta use the robot for one of our heists. By the way, these gangsters look ridiculous and they act so bad. I'm like, why is their acting so terrible? Shave your heads, please. I'm like, oh, that's why. Apparently they're like some kind of rock band and they're pushing their t-shirts and their promotions are all over the movie and they do the end credit song. It's disgusting. And of course there's graffiti everywhere. Even on the frickin' giant smokestack nuclear power plant thing. The whole thing is covered in graffiti paint. How in the world could they have gotten up there and done that? But yeah, so Chappie's like a child. They gotta teach him, you know. But this is something that just doesn't work because there's giant learning gaps. It's like the kid is like looking up how to like teach babies. It's like, you programmed the code that lets you teach it. How could you not know that already? And it's like, it doesn't understand English, but it can like hear the words and it doesn't make sense. Like if it was a baby just really sped up because it has like higher thinking capacity and much like better data, that would make sense. But they don't teach it like they should. And Chappie as a character, I just didn't really like. Sometimes he's funny, but mostly he's stupid. I'm like, I don't like you. The issue is that this kid comes back to where these gangsters are, and he keeps trying to like teach the... It's like he treats it like he lost the kid in a divorce, and he gets a chance to visit it. They robbed you! Why are they letting him come back? I don't understand this at all. And then the male gangsters are like, we kill you, and the woman was like, ah, don't hurt him. It's like, don't hurt him! You were murdering people a few minutes ago! And that's the hugest problem with the movie. It spends too much time on these horrible, awful gangsters. Aren't even like cool gangsters, they're like stupid gangsters. And they're terrible people. You don't care about them at all. And Hugh Jackman's got this giant moose robot thing. You're like, yes, kill them. They're bad people. Throughout the movie, people are just making very unreasonable decisions. They're like, you could solve this issue with this one line. Why are you doing it this way? And Sigourney Weaver, I don't like her. I never have. Her acting is terrible. Is she just a bad actress, or has she never had good acting directions? Like, a lot of the conversations between the kid, Hugh Jackman, and Sigourney Weaver, like, they don't work well. Like, it's not like they're awkward like a realistic conversation would be awkward. It's like, they feel like they're reading lines. Like, they're not, and Hugh Jackman does his best. Hugh Jackman is a fantastic actor. He's just very much so wasted in this movie. I guess Hugh Jackman's supposed to be the villain, but the problem is he has the moral high ground for the beginning of the movie, and then he throws that away by, like, trying to get his robot accepted at the expense of so many lives. It's like, this plan is terrible. Like, I'm rooting for you until you did that, you dick. Something else that doesn't make sense is that these robots they're robots, right? They have something else that doesn't make sense is the robots. It's like, they're robots, right? They are super advanced, high process computing. They should be able to kill people with pinpoint accuracy. It should be headshot, headshot, headshot. It showed them in the training simulation at the beginning. And bullseyes at like full automatic. But whenever they're firing at gangsters, they're just... Something that was really good through the movie is the music. And I'm like, I like the music. Guess why? Hans Zimmer. Of course. Saw him at the end. Except for the end credits song, which is a complete ripoff of Lord of the Rings, Bridge of Khazad-dûm. If you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, spoiler... Of all the movies to be spoiler aware of, Lord of the Rings, if you have not seen Lord of the Rings, you should be ashamed of yourself. When Gandalf kicks the bucket and playing the music, it's like, I can do the chords on the piano. You want to hear them? Except instead of the lady singing after that, it just goes to like, I'm a butterfly, I'm a butterfly. It's like the rock band is... Again, it's the song from the actors who are the band, and it's terrible. Ugh, why did I pick this? I should have seen Focus. It had Will Smith and Margot Robbie in it. This didn't have anything. This had a director who had a previous track record of 50%. Why did I see Chappie instead of Focus? Well, that was dumb. Don't see Chappie. It's not complete crap, but there is not enough good in it. Chappie's a 5. I'm Wesley Tomsky. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.